Hello, Aqua Pretty. Hi. Welcome. Okay, ruler, check. Okay. Let's get started. Question number one. All right, so question number one. Question number one is saying, are you guys getting me? It's been long since I came live. It's been very long. So please confirm if you can hear me. Nana, hi. Jackie, you're welcome. Killian, you're welcome. Can you guys get me? Magneto, Rhoda, Jen, Chasha. Guys, can you hear me? Amanda, hi. Anybody, can you hear me? Anyone who can confirm that you can hear me? We get started. Somebody to confirm if you can hear me. Kindly confirm if you can hear me so that we can get started. Can you guys hear me? Toria, how are you? Jafet, why am I even saying how are you? I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. Miss Grace, how? Check. I'm sure you guys can hear me. Guys, can you hear me? Mlenga, can you hear me? I just need confirmation so that I can get started. If only one person can say yes, I can hear you, then. Lord, thank you so much, Miss Grace. Thank you. All right, so question number one. I'm hoping to finish the entire paper, but we'll see how far we'll go. Question number one is saying evaluate, all right? So we are evaluating 3 squared, all right? 3 squared plus the inverse of 3 times 2 to the power 0. This is paper 1. Okay, this is paper 1. My boy, how did you lock the screen, my boy? Okay, so how we can find this one? Ladies and gentlemen? Okay, we say 3 squared. 3 squared, it's 9. Then 3 to the power negative 1. 3 to the power negative 1, it is same thing as 1 over 3. Then any number raised to the power 0. Any number raised to the power 0, it's 1. So now, 1 over 3 times 1, it's 1 over 3. So now we are saying 9 plus 1 over 3. Then we can express this as a single fraction because we have the whole number and the fraction. So we can simply say over 1, okay, and express that as a single fraction. So common denominator will be 3. 1 into 3, it is 3. 3 times 9 is 27. 3 into 3, it's 1. 1 times 1, it's positive 1. So 27 plus 1 will get 28 over 3. That's our answer. we leave it as the improper fraction. If you can leave it as a decimal, go for it. You're well and good. You can definitely do just that. So that's about that. Or you can end it at this point. Let me show you another quick way on how you can solve it. All right, we are the 9 plus, okay, let me just pick it up here. 9 plus 1 over 3 times 1. So it said 1 over 3 times 1, it's 1 over 3. So now we have 9 plus 1 over 3 times 1 is 1 over 3. And what is 1 over 3? It is 0.33333. So we can simply say 9 plus 0.3. What is 9 plus 0.3? It is 9.3. If you are to leave it as a decimal point, all right, you can definitely leave it like that. I hope you have gotten it. And of course, you can put that line to show they are repeating, but it's okay even if you leave it like that. Rachel, Safina, hope that was clear. Thank you so much to everybody who's tapping. I appreciate you guys tapping. Thank you so much. Let's go to question number 2 if there is no any question. Help me tap the screen if you may. Greeting viewers by name, especially returning viewers. Yeah, I've been doing that. As they join your live, I've been doing that. TikTok. Kenisha, Florence. Hey, Florence. So please help me tap the screen. At least let's get some Ks. Let's get some Ks. Let's get some Ks. Okay, question number 2. Question number 2, question number 2, question number 2. Please help me tap the screen. Helen, thank you so much for those likes. Question number 2. Question number 2, ladies and gentlemen, saying simplify. Simplify. So let's get to that. How do we simplify such an expression? This is an expression. We call it an expression, algebraic expression. All right, it's called algebraic expression. So now how do we find an algebraic expression? So we have 2, open bracket, x plus 3y, close bracket, minus 3, open bracket, 4x minus 2. Okay, so my genius friends, my smart friends, look at this. We are going to expand. The first step we'll do is to expand. All right, so we'll expand this. Now, how are we going to expand this one? We'll say 2 times x, we get 2x, right? Then again, this 2 will multiply by 3y. Okay, Mkosha. So now we have positive 6y. Then negative 3 times 4x. Negative 3 times 4x will get negative 12x. Why? Because 4 is positive, 3 is as a negative. So negative times positive, it is negative. 3 times 4x, it is 12x. Okay, then now we have negative 3 times negative 2. Negative times negative is positive. 3 times 2, it is 6. After we are done with expansions, my good friends, hey Stefan, after we are done with the expansions, what we are supposed to do is to group the like terms. We group the like terms. But if you observe, it's only x that has a like term. These are only like terms. So it's okay, I can start with this one which is independent. So I'll start with my 6y, then that 2x is positive, so positive 2x minus 12x, and then I end with a constant at the end. So that now I say 6y, 2x minus 12x, it will give me negative 10x plus 6. That is our answer, hence simplified. Mlenga A, Cynthia, I see you, Conic, welcome. Let's take it to 2K likes, guys. Help me tap the screen. Help me tap the screen. Help me tap the screen. I know it's not everyone who will tap the screen, but those who can help me, I will be so much grateful. Mimi, welcome. Natasha, Milai, you're welcome. Nacha, Raphael, you're welcome. Helen, you're welcome. So, ladies and gentlemen, I have a very active WhatsApp group for those who are writing 2026 GCE. I only teach 2 subjects, mathematics and biology. So if you wish to join any of those, let me know in the comment section. Let me know. I might give you an offer that you love. Trust me, I'll give you an amazing offer. That, of course, if my students from my WhatsApp group hear about it, they'll be like, what? So yeah, if you're interested, please let me know. So listen, let's talk about the WhatsApp group. In my WhatsApp group, classes starts in the evening between 17 to 22 hours. Okay, none of my students misses the lessons, because the lessons will always be there in the group. Okay, and I'm going to read you one thing. I don't know if I'm allowed, but let me show you. There's a very amazing person added a person. Okay, I think I deleted that. I don't know if I can find it, but I think it's gone. But what I'm trying to say is that our group is it's very active actually. We learn from Monday to Friday. Okay, we learn from Monday to Friday, and we are still going through grade 11 work. So if you wish to join our online classes, I'm going to need only few people. Maybe should I give 20? Or whoever is interested in car, but let me create, you have 50. Okay, let me create 20 slots. These 20 slots, I need those who wish to join. Okay, I need charging 150 per subject per month. Okay, but if there is anybody who's willing to pay this amount that you're going to pay, I'll teach you until you write your exam. Trust me, don't think if this life ends, dola. Imagine we still have months. Up at almost, because July, 6 months, 7 months to go. So if you multiply 150 times 7, it's 1,050 kwacha. So instead of paying 150 per month, then till exam. Trust me, there are some students of mine who joined, but they paid more. Okay, so those who are serious, you are here and you wish to join. Last GC had over 400 students, and these guys, they did well. Okay, so if you're interested, this is the line to use to deposit. Okay, so 97410 Then in case ka yankarapa gunpoint, in case yankarapa gunpoint, I'm allowing a partial payment of half of that amount. Okay, so that at least I don't put you, or better still, as a partial I can allow you 100 kwacha. Let me go with that. Then you finish up as we agree when you join us to say I'll finish up the remaining on this day. Okay, because you have a gunpoint, I can allow you to make E at the moment. Then yes, along free series, but it will still be under to exam. And this one can only be done whilst I'm still on the live. Okay, remember I teach mathematics and biology, only these 2 subjects. Okay, but this offer is only per subject. So in case you need 2 or more, yeah. So those who are interested, then nipoli pira zinaireta so. That's the name that comes with none. Okay, but WhatsApping me, you use this line. Okay, this is for WhatsApp only. That's the one that very active. But either way, you can call me in any of those 2. Then you still could join. Okay, we continue, right? Shall we proceed? We proceed. Those who take up the offer, let them take up. But trust me, this is only when we are still on the live. Chile1, thank you so much for coming. Hope you're good, sir. Thank you for joining. That's on offer whilst I'm still on the live. Off the live is a different story. Off the live is a different story. So, may I proceed, guys? May I proceed? May I proceed? May I proceed? May I? We are still solving, I think. Yeah, we're still solving. We're now excuse me. We are now going to question number 3. Okay, question number 3 it is. Let's go. Let's go, my genius friends. Sometimes you must say, come off, I'm a person. I don't know if it's out of excitement, but trust me, it's a very good offer. Those who know how I teach will grab it. But anyway, let's proceed, my genius friends. Either way, wake us to continue. Factorize completely. Help me tap the screen, my genius friends. Factorize completely. 3x squared minus 27. 3x squared minus 27. We have 3x squared minus 27. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let me just leave it here for now. How do we factorize such? When you're factorizing, okay, monga paid the equation, you look at what you have been given. Ukutirina a variable x, which is squared. Uku, we don't have an x. So x is not common. It's only in one part. X is not common. So if x is not common, automatically 3 will be common. Why? 3 if I'm going 3, I'm 27. All right? Based on this question, whether we like it or not, 3 in this are common. So we factor out 3. Okay? So that now if we take out 3, where there is 3x squared, we only remain with the x squared. Does that mean 27 will remain 27? No, because we have already divided out 3. So if we divided out 3, what will remain there? So say negative 27 divided by 3 is negative 9. So that we can easily go back. If we say 3 times x squared is 3x squared. 3 times negative 9 is negative 27. You are factorized, but not completely. All right? Quite all right. You are factorized, but not completely. So now how do you factorize completely? We are going to factorize what is in the bracket by difference of 2 squares. We are going to factorize what is in the bracket by difference of 2 squares. So we still maintain the 3. Then we express what is in the bracket to have the power 2. Just like the way x squared it is, has the power 2. What about 9? Is there any way we can change 9 to have a power 2? Yes. The only way is by 3 squared. Because 3 squared is 9. So we say minus 3 squared. Then we say 3. Now, at this point, we are getting on the bases. So we open 2 brackets, all right? Like that. My bases need vapans. So we say x3, x3. Then on the other bracket, we have plus, on the other minus. This is what we call difference of 2 squares. So we factorize by difference of 2 squares. If we expand this and simplify, we'll get back to that. So that's how we answer such a question. The key is the moment you express them, hey Becca, long time my friend, the moment we express them as a square, we get the bases. The other one will carry a positive, the other one negative. It's okay to start with a negative, then end with positive. Either way, you're okay. Unless there's a question, please, then we go to the next question. Faithy, how are you? Welcome. Help me tap the screen, my good friends. Help me tap the screen. 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 Help me. Mr. JJL, welcome. Help me tap the screen, my genius, super awesome friends. Please, Joshua Tembo, you're welcome. User 41, Lewis, you're welcome. Violet, nice one. It's Violet. Saying Violet. Let me tap the screen. Question number 4. Question number 4, my super awesome friend. It's saying that find the gradient of a line which passes through the points Okay, it's passing through which points? This point and that point. Okay, so what we are finding is the gradient. Passing through which points? That and that. So we have been given 2 points that this line is passing through. So the line is passing through this point, so we need to find the gradient. So we have -3, 1. Comma -1, sorry. Comma -1. Then you have 0,3. Is that okay? Good. Hey, come back. I need to work there. -3, -1. 0,3. So, ladies and gentlemen, the question is saying find the gradient. Find the gradient. So we have been given 2 points, these 2 points. So if you have been given 2 points, how you find the gradient? Use the formula. Gradient M is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. If I were you, I'll also be solving, especially if I have a grade 11 going to grade 12. I'll be also solving. Even those who are writing GCE can be solving with me as you are practicing. So since I've put my numbers, that means this will represent my x1, this will represent my y1, this will represent my x2, y2. So now my gradient is equal to, what is y2? It is 3. Minus y1, it's -1. Over x2, it is 0. Minus, then x1, it's -3. So now gradient is equal to negative times -1 is +1. So 3 plus 1 over negative times -3 is +3 because 0 plus 3 is 3. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, my genius friends, let's proceed. We have gradient is equal to 3 plus 1 is 4 over what? 3. That's our gradient. So the question asks us to find the gradient. That's how we find the gradient. Immaculate. Nadi, Alicia, Luciano, you're welcome. Taonga, hi. Grace Matoka, you're welcome. How are you doing? Kweku, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Cody, you're welcome. Thank you so much for those likes, guys. Thank you so much. Rachel, thank you so much for like. Violet, thank you so much for those likes. Thank you for tapping. Let's go to question number 5, if there is no question. Lissy, hi. Thank you so much for coming. Luciano, thanks so much for those likes. Let's go to question number, Miss Grace, thank you. Let's go to question number 5. Is it? Yeah, question number 5. Monica, hi. Sally, hi Sally. How are you? Oh dear, you're welcome. Question number 5 is under Venn diagram. So we have something like this. Just give me a second, I sketch. I think that's the best way we can answer this one. So we have something like that. The universal, okay, and that, and that. Good. So we have set A, set B, set C. Kopala. Wait. I thought that my former student. Is it? Oh, it's for Kopala. Kangwa, you're welcome. I think by the grace of God, I'll start coming live at 21 hours. Every day, by the grace of God, 21 hours, so that we can be devising together. I'll try to work on that. So, ladies and gentlemen, they are saying shade using this set notation. A union B intersect C complement on the Venn diagram. So we have the Venn diagram. So how do we shade this one? Bakambati the shading A union B. So when they say what is in A, B shaded together with what is in B, because union talks about putting together the elements in set A and the elements in set B. But the problem comes in where C is not part of the shading. That's what it means by C complement. C has been excluded from being shaded. So in other words, C should be off the picture. Have you seen? By just doing that, you are able to see where you are supposed to shade. So excluding that part, we can now shade the remaining. Okay? Excluding only C, without shading C. Last time I told you, my genius friend, to say, unless there is U here, unless there's a union here, unless there's a union here, then you even shade the outer part. Okay? Unless there is a union, and it's very rare, it's not common, where we shade even the outer part, the universal inclusive. But that doesn't mean that it can't happen. It can happen. So because there's intersection, we only do that. But if there was a union, we would have even shaded the outer part, leaving out C alone. So for that set notation that was given in a question, this is how you get to shade. Okay? That's how you shade. But if it was like A union B in a union C complement, would have shaded even like that, leaving out only C unshaded. I believe you have understood that part, my genius friends. I hope and pray that was clear. Martha, hi Martha. Steph, you're welcome. Rhoda, how you doing, my good friend? Where are you watching me from? Where are my good friends watching me from? Valusaka, Emomuli, Vakopala, Vasolwezi, Vanani. Where are you watching me from? Dominic, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Stanley, you're welcome. Victoria, you're welcome. Watching from Lusaka. Valusaka, Gloriana, Lusaka, you're welcome. I wish I can tutor you guys. Choma in the building. Oh, Goodlands, nice. Miss Grace, nice. Come join our WhatsApp group so I can help you pass. Malawi, Maswera. Give Bay in the building from Lusaka. I'm also in Lusaka, but all my services are done online. I'm an online tutor. Wait, Grace, you're in my group. Maybe you use a different name there. I'll check. You should say, oh, it's me, Muparia. Mongo, Prince from Mongo. Prince, you're welcome, sir. Thank you so much for joining my live lessons. Question number 6. We'll continue with the shout out. Let's continue with the solving. Question number 6 is saying the position vector P. So have you seen the difference? This is a position vector P. All right. So position vector P, which of course we can write OP. All right. It's equal to 3 and 4. Have you seen that, right? Then, given that point Q, have you seen how the English has even changed? This one, they said the position vector of a point P is this. Then here they are saying, given that the point Q, without even mentioning vector. Why? Because Q is in a coordinate form. Know the difference, right? This is in coordinate form. So, Q, which is in -1, 1, can be changed into a position vector as well, which is, we say, OQ is equal to -1, 1. Are you seeing that, my good friends? So now we can find vector PQ. Let's talk about that. Let's find vector PQ. Now, let's listen. Every position vector starts from the origin. All position vector starts from the origin. Ain, oloyo kamba kuyenda, umambira pa 0 kwen then wayamba 1 step, 2 step, right? So all position vectors starts from the origin, my genius friends. So, Onan, we have the x-axis, we have the y-axis, but it's okay. All right. So, uapan pa origin. So what I'm going to do, I'll write position P up, wherever you want. Then position Q up. Are you seeing that? So the direction is from the origin, from starting point to where P is, in this direction. Okay? From origin to where Q is, in that direction. Okay? So, my lady, look at this, my good friends. When the direction shows that you need to go, okay, let's say when you're going, let's say exit, shop right eye, exit, na entrance, entrance. All right? So entrance is where you enter from. Exit is where you come from, out of, okay? So, my good friend, the day you entered the shop, right, then when coming out, use this one. You are going against, all right? You are going against. If possible, the security officer will even tell you to say, no, use this direction. So if you go against, we say it's calling a negative. If it's in the right direction, we don't put a negative. Now, having said that, let's go back to our drawing. Let's go back here. Let's go back here. Let's forget about the entrance exit for now. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have been asked to find the position vector PQ. All right? Position vector what? PQ. So, position vector PQ, I think I should use this space. Am I allowed? Yes. So, vector PQ. We are moving from P going to Q. All right? Moving from P going to Q. How are we going to move? We are going to move from P going to Q. But we can't move still this direction yet. So we'll go back from P to O. All right. Now, as moving from P to O, we are going against the direction OP. O to P. So if we move from P going to O, it's going against. Meaning that now our OP will carry a negative. Mukumva, because it's against OP. It is negative OP. So it will be negative, the direction that we have been given. Okay, then tikafika hapa tenda branch OQ. OQ is in the right direction, eh? So OQ will maintain it's positive like that. So say plus OQ. So we say vector PQ is equal to. So if one can rewrite this starting with the positive, so OQ minus OP. Then so what is our OP? Our OQ is C, if you have been following, -1 and 1. Minus, what is our OP? It is 3 and 4. Okay, then we'll say -1 minus 3. Okay, if I can go step by step, it's -1 minus 3. Then 1 minus 4. 1 minus 4. So in simplifying, our final answer will now be -1 minus 3, it's not 2, it's -4. Nice. 1 minus 4, it is -3. These are our answers. That's the vector PQ. Ladies and gentlemen, it's -4, -3. Good. So that's how we solve such a question. All right, very well and good, very well and good. Let's proceed, let's proceed. Let's carry on. Let's carry on, let's carry on, let's carry on, let's carry on. Anastasia, you're welcome. You're welcome. Those who are watching me for the first time, are you here? Like, hey, I've come across you for the first time. But not those who have seen my videos, but I've never just found me live. I'm talking about those who have just come across me to say, hey, there's this person who, instead of dancing or making TikTok videos, is teaching. I'm sure some of you are saying, but man, you're bringing school now on TikTok. You're now bringing school on TikTok. I'm a class yala. All right, question number 7. Question number 7 saying, given that P is that, Q is that one, find the transpose of matrix P. That's the first. Find the transpose. So we need to transpose this. That's what it means by that T. We need to change this. So, ladies and gentlemen, how do we do that? So, when we are transposing, all right, when we are transposing, we have the first row. These lines that goes like this are called rows. So we have the first rows and the second row. So the first row in its order like that becomes the first column. Columns, these are the line that stands. Okay, so our first row becomes our first column. So it will be 4, negative 1, 0. 4, negative 1, 0. Then our second row becomes the second column. So it will be 2, 0, 3. 2, 0, 3. That's it. Twakalia. Just like that. Rexela. Esna. Aziz. Welcome. Chipasha, what grade are you? Welcome, 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 everybody. Vaniko, you're welcome. Johnson, you're welcome. Vicky, you're welcome. King Wise, you're welcome. Mav, what's PT? No, it's P to the power T, Sally, which means the transpose. The power T means transpose, right? So you transpose, you change. The row becomes the columns and the column becomes the row. So it's row by column. So the rows became columns. Okay, we have the first row, which is negative 1, 0. Negative 1, 0 became a column. Okay? Help me tap the screen, my good friends. Help me tap the screen. Chidima, you're welcome. Help me tap the screen if you may. Help me tap the screen. Help me tap. Bernadette, you're welcome. Let's go to the next question. Now, the next question, is it Merrick? Merrick, how are you? Welcome. Oi, oi. Oi, oi. Okay, so question number 7B, we have PQ. So what does that mean? We need to multiply. Okay, matrix P and matrix Q should multiply. So matrix P, we have what? 4, negative 1, 0. 2, 0, 3. We are multiplying with what? With the Q, which is 1, 2, 3. Okay. Ghana, Charlie. Charlie, you're welcome. What grade are you, Charlie? Oh, you're done. You just love it. Are you in the uni? So, ladies and gentlemen, we are finding the product of the two matrices. I want you to understand. So, what we are going to do, okay, is row by column. So, we have the first row with that column, then the second row with that column again. Okay, the first row with that column, and then this and that. But now we have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So the first will multiply with the first plus the second will multiply with the second plus the last will multiply with the last. Okay? We'll repeat the same. The first will multiply with the first, the second will multiply with the second, and the last will multiply with the last. Have you seen that? Now let's do this. So it will be PQ. So this 4 is multiplying with 1. Okay, the first 4 multiplying with the first 1. So 4 times 1, it's 4. Then say plus negative 1 times 2, it is negative 2. So we say negative 2. Okay, the last one, 0 times 3, it is 0. So we say plus 0. We are done. Today, if you have punch number, 2 times 1, it is 2. 0 times 2, it is 0. 3 times 3, it is positive 9. It's 9. So that we say PQ is equal to 4 minus 2, it is 2. Plus 0, it is 2. 2 plus 0, 2. Plus 9, it's 11. That is our answer. Just like that. Help me get 10K likes, please, if you may. And share the live to your friends, if you may, as well. Help me tap the screen. Help me tap the screen. Tapping the screen is just gently. Don't break that expensive phone screen. You just that's tapping the screen. So if you can help me tap the screen, we get at least 10K likes. That would be so encouraging. Hi, Josephine. Nalu, you're welcome. You're welcome, guys. You're welcome. So, like I've said, those who wish to join our online classes, I'm an online tutor. I teach mathematics and biology and strict for GCE. And if you are going to grade 12, you are in grade 11, going to grade 12, you're equally welcome. You're also welcome to learn with us. So classes starts between 17 hours to 22 hours Monday to Friday. So if you wish to join our online classes, please do let me know in the comment section, then I'll tell you what to do. Of course, there is a membership fee. It's not for free. This is the one that helps us to get the bundles and stuff so that we can have an amazing lessons experience. Okay, so question number 8. Question number 8 it is. Question number 8. So those who maybe you are not here when I gave out my line, so you can WhatsApp me using this line. Okay. You can WhatsApp me using this line. That's my WhatsApp line. Then I gave an offer for those who wish to join. I gave an offer to say if you want to join my online classes, I gave an offer of a 250 kwacha. You pay 250 kwacha. This will take you till you write your July exams, GCE. I said this offer is only for whilst I'm still on the live. Okay, the moment I drop the live, we go back to the 150 per month. Imagine you're like almost for 2 months, it's covering your 6 months of learning. It's a very fair deal if you ask me. A very favorable deal. So those who are interested will jump in. Those who are not, well and good, will still learn. Jabat, I don't know how much in dollars. Is it not? Is it 22? Dollar but 22. I think it's $11, $12. I don't know. It's $11, $12. It's $11, $12. Okay, let's continue, my good friends. Let's continue. Shall we proceed? Question number 8. Question number 8. It's under an arithmetic progression. All right, saying an arithmetic progression is given as 1, 7, 13. Okay. Rachel, are you the one who's in my biology group? Both. Is it both? Are you? Anyway. An arithmetic progression is given as 1, 7, 13. Find the 80th term. Find the 80th term. Oh, nice. Nice. You need to be very active. This is your live. You're my student, so you need to be very, very active. You should be the one to even respond or even answering before I even provide the answer. Okay, so we have 1, 7, 13. Okay. Dr. Jabat, let's talk in the inbox so that we don't just... you can inbox me, then we'll talk. If there is any provision of you joining us or not, we can talk about that. An arithmetic progression is given as 1, 7, 13. Find the 80th term. Okay, so 80th term, we use the formula for the nth term, which is nth term is equal to a plus, open bracket, n minus 1 d. Okay, whereby now we need to identify what n is. Okay, we need to know what a is. We need to also know what d is. Okay, n is the number of terms. So the number of terms is actually 8. 80th, right? So it's 8. So n is 8. A is the first term. A is the first term. So the first term is 1. D is the common difference. D is the common difference. So how do we find common difference? We say second term minus the first term. So we are going to have 7 minus 1, which is what? 6. Or you can say 13 minus 7. It is still 6. So now we can come back to that. So we say 80th term is equal to first term is 1 plus n is still 8 minus 1. D is 6. Jonine, is it Jonine? Hold on. You make a mistake if you are rushing. So I have 1 plus 8 minus 1 is 7. Okay? 7 times 6. Okay, so we have 80th term is equal to 1 plus 42. Our final answer will be 43. I told you, if you rush, you will crash. Where is the 8 coming from? Nice, that's a very good question. It's coming from the question. It's saying find the 80th term. 80th term, that's where the 8 is coming from. Okay, 80th term. Okay, let me show you clearly. Oh, yes, my good friend. That all sounds Zambian, but yeah. Yes, boss. Okay. The next question is saying sum of the first 15 terms. Sum of the first 15 terms. Sum of the first 15 terms. Now, how do we find the sum of the 15 terms? Let's go. So we use the formula for the sum of the nth term. So formula for the sum of the nth term of arithmetic progression is n over 2, open bracket, 2a plus, open bracket, n minus 1d. That's the formula we use when finding the sum of the nth term. So we have been told to find the sum of the first 15 terms, meaning now our n is 15. So the sum of the 15th terms is equal to, where there is n, we are putting 15. Okay? Like that. First term is still 1. N is 15. Common difference is still 6. Okay? Then okay, let's work out. So we have 15 over 2. 2 times 1, it is 2, plus 15 minus 1 is 14, multiplying by 6. So 14 times 6, it is 80. Wait, is it 84? 84, right? Good. You can confirm. So you have 15 over 2. Okay. Then you have 2 plus 84. Okay. Then we say 15 over 2. 2 plus 84 is 86. Then we say 2 into 86, we have 43. 2 there, 1. 2 into that is 43. So now we're saying 15 times 43. 15 times 43, quick math. So we have 43 times 15. 5 times 3, 15. 5, remainder 1. 5 times 4, 20. Plus 1, 21. 1 times 3, 3. 1 times 4, 4. So we have 5, 4, 6, 645. So sum of the 15 term is 645. 645. Yes, Gloriana, you're very much right, my good friend. Yes, thank you so much for verifying. Gentel, is it Gentel or Gentel? Gentel, thank you so much for that follow. Justin, no longer you're welcome. So if you wish to be joining us every time I go live, hit that follow button so that you'll be receiving notifications whenever I go live. So that math guy is back. Sherry, Simply Tembi, you're welcome. Let's go to question number 9. Question number 9 it is. Question number 9, question number 9, question number 9, question number 9, question number 9. Let's do this. My good friends, question number 9. Are you able to see the question, right? Question number 9 saying, in a bag, there are 4 blue marbles, 3 red marbles, and 2 white marbles. What is the probability of picking at random a red marble? Okay. So we have 4 blue marbles, 3 red marbles, and 2 white marbles. Okay, so we have corrected data. 4 blue marbles, 3 red marbles, 2 white marbles. So the total number of marbles in that bag, how many are they? What's the total number of marbles? 9. That's 7. 9, huh? It's 9. So they are saying, what is the probability of picking at random a red marble? So for us, the probability of picking a red marble, my good friends, it will be the probability of picking a red marble will be 3. But out of how many? 9. 3 out of 9. Because there are only 3 red marbles out of 9. Okay, so now we can simplify our work by simply saying 3 there, 1. 3 into 9 is 3. That's our answer. Don't leave it like that. Always simplify your work. And then what if they said that the probability of picking a blue marble, is it a blue marble? Yeah. If they ask to find the probability of picking a blue marble, how is it going to be? So for a blue marble, it will be 4, but out of 9. This one can't be simplified because we have even and odd number, so just leave it like that. 4 out of 9. Same, the probability of picking a white marble, it will be 2 out of 9. Simple, right? Abigail, you're welcome. Stu, Christine, you're welcome. Nene, you're welcome. Nicholas, you're welcome. Hope for the future, you are welcome. TPT design. Shall we proceed, please? Yes, we shall. Yes, we shall. So question number 9B. Oops. My chair is going down. Question number 9B is saying solve the equation. Solve the equation. Then we have, let's see what we have. We have 2x squared plus x minus 3 equal to 0. My good friends, are we there? So this one you can use quadratic formula, it's okay if that works with you. Or you can use factorizing method. So you can use the quadratic formula, it's all right. Okay, or you can use the quadratic factorization method. So preferably, I'll go with the factorization method. So I need the product, sum, and the factors. So what is my product? It is these two, the coefficient of x squared times the constant. So it's 2 times negative 3. It will give me negative 6. Then my sum is the coefficient of x. Since if there's nothing there, we say there's 1x. So our sum, it's 1. So for the factors, I need to look for 2 numbers that if I multiply those 2 numbers, I'll get negative 6. But if I add, I get 1. Automatically, numbers that can give me negative 6 is 1 and negative 6. Okay? Or 3 and negative 2. So 3 times negative 2, it's negative 6. 3 plus negative 2, it's 1. So this qualifies as my factors. Then I'll come back to this. Then say 2x squared. Where there is x, we remove. Now we are going to put 3x minus 2x. So it will now be minus 2x plus 3x minus 3 equal to 0. So where there was x, now we have replaced with the factors. Then we factorize. The first part, what is common? 2x is common. So 2x squared divided by 2x, I'll remain with an x. Negative 2x divided by 2x is negative 1. What is common there? 3 is common. So say plus 3. 3x divided by 3, it's x. Negative 3 divided by 3, it's negative 1 equal to 0. Always make sure these guys are the same. Then we put those which are outside in one bracket, like that. Then we pick any of those twinning factors, like that. Then we equate. How do we equate? We say 2x plus 3 is equal to 0, or x minus 1 equal to 0. So by additive inverse, positive 3 goes to the right side, becomes negative 3. So 2x is equal to negative 3. Then we divide both sides by 2. X is equal to negative 3 over 2. We can just leave it there as our first value. Then we come to the other one. Okay, negative 1 by additive inverse goes to where 0 is. So to be x is equal to 0 plus 1, which is x is equal to 1. These are the two values. X is equal to negative 3 over 2, or x is equal to 1. Kwa maana use quadratic equation. Okay, you mean quadratic formula? Let me see. But since I've seen a decimal point there, okay, let me go with quadratic formula. But this part will be interesting. But either way, let's go for it. Let's go for it. Boss banga gloriana wakambati wechipondo wamfya kuna quadratic formula tumone nga warasange fya same. All right, let's do that, guys. So the quadratic formula goes like this. Ready? X is equal to negative b, positive or negative square root b squared minus 4ac over fiancé 2a. Okay, then here we say this coefficient is our a, then the coefficient which is 1 is our b, then that one is c. So in other words, we are saying our a is 2, our b is 1, then our c is negative 3. Okay, then we replace negative. What is our b? It's 1. So same thing as negative 1, because negative times 1 is negative 1. Positive or negative square root. This time around, where there's b, put 1 again. So to be 1 squared minus 4. Multiplying by, what is our a? It is 2. Multiplying by, what is our c? It's negative 3. Over 2. What is our a? It is 2. Okay, let's go. X is equal to negative 1, positive or negative square root. 1 squared, it's 1. Negative 4 times 2, it is negative 8. Negative 8 times negative 3, it is positive 24. Negative 4, nothing but 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. Negative 4 times negative 6 is positive 24. So I have 1 plus 24. Over 2 times 2 is 4. Okay, then we say x is equal to negative 1, positive or negative. 1 plus 24 is 25. So square root of 25 is 5. So we can split it like this now. X is equal to negative 1 plus root 25 over 4. Or x is equal to -1 minus root 25 over 4. X is equal to -1. What is square root of 25? It's 5. So plus 5 over 4. So x is equal to -1 plus 5 is 4. So you have 4 divided by 4. Whoa. X is equal to 4 divided by 4, it's 1. Topeza kwa imozi value. Mungaija. You remember? Now let's come to this. We say x is equal to -1 minus 5 over 4. So x is equal to -6 over 4. X is equal to, we simplify, we say -2 muli 6 ni 3. 2 muja ni 2. Isn't that the same thing we found? If you, was the other one positive or negative? But something like this. Chapala kwati ninsango you. No. If you, Mr. Mrs. Thank you so much. Gloriana. Ulipo. Onamuya. Mr. Mrs. Akakuona. Thank you, Jesus. Let's proceed, guys. I'm here. Have you, was that okay? Did you understand? Na usharira. Did you got that one, my good friend? Hi, boy. My boy. Let's do question number 10, then I think I'll finish up tomorrow. 22 hours. Okay, we'll see how far we'll go. I've been here for 1 hour too. Okay, let's see how far we can go. Let's see how far we can go. Let's see how far we can go. Let's see how far I can go. Dede, you're welcome. You're welcome. That was question number 9. Yeah, question number 10. Question number 10 it is. There's a blank series at my time, but there's a blank series like a paper. Let's see. Question number 10a is saying the universal set has numbers running from 0 to 9, and set A is a prime number. It's prime numbers. And set B is 3, 6, 9. So now, guys, let's list set A. Set A are prime numbers, so I'll use the same set E. Okay, so let's list set A. So set A, prime numbers, these are numbers that are divisible by 1 and itself. 1 and itself. So 2 is an even prime number. Okay, so we have 2. 3 is an even prime number. 5 is an even, 3 is a prime number. 5 is a prime number. 7 is a prime number. 9 is not a prime number because 3 again. It's 1 and itself. So 9, no. It's an odd number. So we have 2, 3, 5, 7. Okay. Don't include 1. 1 is not a prime number because we are saying 1 and itself. It can't be 1 and 1. Okay. Then B wakambanisha. B, it's 3, 6, 9. So now they are saying we should list elements that are in A. We should list elements that are in A union B complement. What does that mean? It means, okay, pali list yeta pangai tichosepo B. All right. So in other words, B has to go. Then what will remain should be put together. Okay. So if we look at this, even our universal set, if we get rid of 3, 6, 9, 3, 6, 9, what will remain in here should be put together with that. So it's just the same things which are here. It's 0, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Is it? Wait. Okay, this one has gone, this one has gone, and that. So it is 0, 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8. That's our answer, right? So A union B complement, it will be 0, 1, 2 tando, 4, 5, 7, 8. That's our answer. My bona. Are you seeing that, guys? So that one is our answer. You have only excluded those because it has a complement. So from all the entire universal, we have excluded that. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we proceed. Then we have this one. It's saying the following diagram shows a regular hexagonal right pyramid. Find the number of planes of symmetry of the pyramid. Number of planes of symmetry of the pyramid. Hexagon. 10. Hexagon. Hexagon yaba so. Mpion, 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 mpion. Okay, it's not that accurate, but yeah. So when you want to find the number of planes of symmetry, so I'll draw a line like pa, na pa pa, na pa dia, pa. Okay, so I have the same to my shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it has 6 planes of symmetry. Okay, and if you want, you can just use the same diagram by counting. The first face is this one, 1, 2 here, 3 there, 4 at the back, 5, 6. Okay, it has 6 faces. It has this face that is looking at us, the side face, and that one ukumbuyo. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It has 6 faces. Maupa, Makutika, Mukumba. Hi Karen, how you doing? So please let anyone want to apunzise wakapase vimats. GCC wame, especially now, especially that the curriculum is evolving. Curriculum has changed. Okay. That's what the this year passes. And rather next year. As all them band new curriculum menshi anajera yakudara. So please, the area, the beta, the area. Town A and B are in. Okay, let me just finish question number 11 tomorrow. I need to rest. Deja number so fast. It won't be good, guys. I don't want to be solving in a rush, like fast. Let me take a break. We'll continue tomorrow, 21 hours again tomorrow. So if you haven't followed me yet, give me a follow. Okay? All right, thank you so much. Good night, guys. Good night. So those who wish to join our online classes, you can reach out to me. I'll respond. So like I've said, this is my WhatsApp line to reach me. Okay? That's my WhatsApp line. You can reach me using that line. Okay, so that's about that. I'm so glad that no one took up that offer. So it has gone to default since I'm about to end the live. It has gone to default. It's back to 150 per month per subject. Unless there are few people who I can allow whereby they are paying at 100 kwacha per month, it's okay. The first 10 people who are interested in paying that, you can WhatsApp me, then we talk. The first, this is 22.15, by 23 hours that offer also expire. Okay, thank you so much, guys. You have been amazing. Let's also have an amazing time tomorrow. Good night. Bye-bye.